Welcome to Yahe-Yala People's Forum. I am your regular host on this platform. My name is Joseph Iyaji. Today, on our catechism segment, I am highly honored to have a distinguished personality in our Catholic community, SS Peter and Paul Catholic Pro-Cathedral. Let us meet him. Sir, can we meet you?
Thank you very much. You are welcome.
Your name, sir?
I'm Paschal Ehirim, the Chief Security of SS Peter and Paul, Lagere. That's CSO. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. In our catechism segment today, we have a series of questions for you to enlighten us based on your wealth of experience. The first question we have on this segment is on risk management. What are the primary security risks a large parish like ours, SS Peter and Paul Catholic Pro-Cathedral, may likely face during major liturgical celebration, and how are these risks systematically addressed or assessed and prioritized?
Thank you very much. Once again, I thank you for giving me the opportunity, especially to talk to my people, especially in Lagere parish and the entire world on the security matter. Now, when we are talking of risk that is in security, especially in the Lagere, that has been our church. Yeah, as I used to say, security is everybody's business.
Yes.
That means that everybody needs to be conscious in everything you are doing. And at the same time, if we look around, you see that this place, especially Southwest, is not like other region that we normally have here different issues, especially on security issues. Like here is cool and calm. But that one doesn't mean that we do not have some challenges, especially in the church. Like some of the parishioners, when they come to the church, there's carelessness. That's part of it. And the major problem here is people that used to come from outside, outsiders that used to come to the church, because they know that this is a big parish. And what they are coming to do, their aim, some of them, their aim is not to come and worship. They are coming here to steal. And what they normally steal is phone and bag. That's people that kept their own carelessly. They just pick it and go. So that is the major challenges that we normally face.
Especially when you have a large gathering.
Yes, a large gathering. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that beautiful submission. The second question is on crisis response. In the event of a security breach during mass or a parish event, what critical protocols must be activated immediately to protect both clergy and congregation?
Thank you for that beautiful question. You see, when you are talking of crisis management, crisis is unplanned event.
Thank you.
Because nobody expects it. But when it comes, what are the measurements that we are going to take? Because there must be a proactive measure. Like in
we are
terms of
using Lagere as a microcosm,
yes,
so that others from other churches can also learn.
Yes.
In time of crisis.
Like
crisis.
when we do not pray for it, we do not pray for it. But when it happens, this is what we're supposed to do. Especially if you are not a personnel, a security personnel, don't go there, don't attend to such crisis, because it's something that you don't know about. Then what you're supposed to do, firstly, is to save life. Manage how you are going to escape from that crisis. Don't ever go there and say, let me go and see what is happening. You are less concerned. It doesn't concern you. Your own is that, how am I going to escape from this crisis? Then when you are talking of the priest and other people that are in the church,
that you are going to save us from, as we are standing now, something happened. What is expected of me? What am I going to do?
Like as we are now.
Yes, you are educating me.
Yes, as we are. Something happened. Firstly, you watch. You look at direction where that thing is happening. In a way that someone will not make the mistake. There's because sometimes when someone here go, before you know it, some people will just rush to that side to be a victim. So when it happens, as you said, when you hear a gunshot or whatever, firstly you lie down. When you lie down, then your sense will now be recalling that, okay, this thing that I hear, the sound came from this so side. So when something is coming from your right side, you know that you are going to go your left side. That's to escape. Is when you escape, then you now come
Will
back.
it be advisable to carry our phone and begin to video?
Very wrong, very wrong.
What
very
are we
wrong.
going to do?
Very wrong.
To
very
ensure that, especially some of us that love breaking news, what are we going to do in time like that? Some of us, most of our parishioners, they have phones. Should they video to see the kind of armed robber? How many are there in number? What are they expected to?
Is lack of knowledge.
Okay.
Educate us. Is lack of knowledge. That's why I say that in security, most of people that are learning, most of people that really know much about security are few.
Okay.
Then those people are just to watch. Like when such a thing happen, forget about your phone.
Okay.
You don't need to be videoing what is happening. You don't need it. You are taking more risk. You are taking more risk. It's when someone is alive that you handle phone.
Okay.
But if someone is not alive, how will you handle phone? So the best thing and the first thing to do is just try to escape from that spot.
And the first stage of that escape is to lie down.
Lie down.
When you hear go,
yes,
you lie down.
When you hear
whether
go,
you are in church or outside,
yes,
not minding your clothes,
yes,
you just go down.
Yes, go down. What is clothes? Clothes that if you use clothes, you can't use clothes more than some used to change their clothes 3 months to 2 months. Okay. What is clothes? What about the clothes? Life is when you are alive, then you will be able to acquire property. When you hear that gunshot, my dear brothers and sisters, you don't have any other thing to do. Lie down flatly.
Well, if you are just joining us, this is Yahe-Yala People's Forum. I am Joseph Iyaji, your regular host on this platform. And today we have a distinguished personality, an expert when it comes to security matters. He is the Chief Security Officer in our church community, SS Peter and Paul Catholic Pro-Cathedral. His name is no other person, Mr. Paschal Ehirim. He has been doing unreserved justice to the question we have on ground. So the third question we have for you on this catechism segment is, security is based on security infrastructure. How important is the integration of physical security, such as surveillance camera, with human intelligence, such as volunteer teams, in maintaining a secure worship environment?
Thank you very much. I like all your questions. Very, very intelligent question. And these are the things that we're supposed to know.
Okay.
You see, when you are talking of a gathering, in any church, in any environment, there must be an intelligent gathering. Then that intelligent gathering will now lead you or tell you next step to take.
Okay.
Because that will make you to know what is going to happen and how you are going to tackle it, or how you are going about it, how you are going to do it. If there is no intelligent gathering, my dear brother, you can't move forward. That's why in the church.
What I mean is that, like the installation of CCTV.
No, I'm coming there.
Okay.
Like in the church, sometimes if you look at me very well, when I come to church, you see that I used to move around. I move around.
And your team also?
Yes, my team. And I watch people individually. I watch their movement individually. Then the camera and something that we also have also assisting. Because at the end of whatever you are doing, there must be an evaluation. Are you getting it? Maybe at the end of the mass or church or a program in the church, we now go back to the room. Then we look at the camera and see how movement is being going on, how people are moving, the activities of an individual. Then eventually, if anything happen, maybe we did not know, because in security we are not witch. You understand? We only move based on information.
Okay.
Then when we look at the camera is part of information. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So when we look at the camera, then we now find out that maybe this particular person is trying to drop back inside the church, or is trying to do something evil in the church.
But how about those people, like those small church or other churches or mosques or Catholic SWA station that do not have surveillance camera? What should they be looking out for?
My dear brother, it's part of the risk that we are talking about.
Okay.
Are you getting it? This time around, especially in this country that we are today, even though even though in your house, you must have something. Talk less of church. Eh? If any church, either big or small, that did not have camera, they are putting the parishioners and the father or the whatever that is there in a risk. Eh? Because if you build a house, you build a church, you have parishioners and no security that is guarding the church, whatever you are doing is nonsense. So my advice to those churches is that they should try, no matter how, they should try to get camera and put in their church.
Thank you very much for that beautiful submission. The fourth question we have for you on this segment is based on training and preparedness. What ongoing training methods are used to ensure that parish security personnel and volunteers remain alert, coordinated, and effective without disrupting the spiritual atmosphere in the church?
The training in security is very, very important.
Okay.
Like we used to say when we are in office, we say training and retraining. So you must be training always because things are changing.
Okay.
Well, the experience that you have today may not be what is going to happen tomorrow. So definitely our teams, we put them together, we train them, especially on surveillance. On surveillance. Because when they see anything negative or when they see danger, they will inform me that this is what is going to happen. Then I will now know how I'm going about it. Yeah, how I'm going to address it. So if there is no training, in fact, the thing will not move very well. Because you cannot be doing your own as you like it now. It's not possible. So we train them in especially this small community. Because this is a church. We train them. Then we now told them that if anything happen, then they should tell me in a way that I will come and address the
How can
issue.
we detect if some of the team members you recruit or the volunteers to be part of the team, the security team, are not light fingers, do not have any negative motives? What are the mechanisms you put in place in scrutinizing them?
You know, what you normally do is that, you know, if you see bad person, as I used to say, they don't write it in front of their faces. But when you move closer to them or when you start dealing with them, at the end of the day, you know their character. Like me, if I'm with you as a personnel, within 2 or 3 days, I will know you. I will know who you are.
Is there any hint as regards that your prerequisite knowledge of how to identify those who have interior motive and are masquerading themselves as someone who is coming to safeguard?
You know, firstly, such people, their attitude will not be like those people that are there. Even though their movement will not be like someone that have positive motive.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
Even though the character will show. The character will show.
So it takes only security eye to be able to detect them.
I will discover. I will discover.
Thank you very much for that beautiful submission there. The last question we have for you on this segment is on community engagement. How can the wider parish community be sensitized to support security efforts without creating fear? And what role does awareness play in proactive church security?
What the community can do to support the security team in the church, one, we should come out and join the team.
No, for instance, I mean a compliance mechanism now. Some people, they will come in with their car, you ask them to park here, they will be deviants.
That's what I'm doing.
And you give them tag, they will say it's not necessary.
That's where
from the road, I know that from your post here, you give pass. So
that's where I'm going to.
Okay.
You see, firstly, the youth and able people in the church should come out and join the security in a way that we work together. We work together. Because if you look at it in Lagere here, on Sunday alone, I'm not talking about when they are having a big event. If you start counting car one by one, both first and masses, second mass, at least we'll be counting almost 100.
Okay.
And there must be arrangement. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And when you are talking of arrangement, you know, we individual, we human beings, we are different. Some human being, when you ask them, sir, please, this is where you park, and this is tally. Some of them will be telling you, I have been in this parish for more than 20 years, for more than 100 years. Why should you tell me to park here? There is a way of approaching animal or human being. Are you getting it? So when you see some people, when you see people like that, what you need is just to pet them. Sir, please, with due respect, please, sir, this is tally for the church. You know, approaches matter a lot. He will collect it from you. Sir, please, can we dress like this? Can we park like this? He will like your approach. You say, yes, thank you. Then you assist him.
Manner of approach.
Manner of approaching. He will park. At the end of the day, what have you done? You have achieved your aim. You don't need to argue with anybody. The major thing there is to achieve your aim. Other thing doesn't concern me. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. What is your last admonition for our viewers, especially for small establishment out there?
That outside the church?
Yes.
My advice?
Yes.
Especially in our community here, I have an advice to tell our church members, especially people that are coming to first mass and second masses. Because if you look at the church is a big church. As I said the other time, a lot of people that used to come to Lagere, even the non-Catholic come to Lagere, and even some people have bad motive used to come to Lagere.
Yes.
The advice I'm going to give the parishioner is that when you are in the church, please, when you sit down, look at your left, look at your right, make sure that you identify someone is at your right and your left side. Even at your back, look at your back. They cannot kill you. Because when you identify those people, definitely you have marked them, you mark the clothes that they wear. So eventually, if anything happens, you will be able to say that, is the so-so person that is beside me now. The person that is beside me wearing red. The person that is beside me by the left side wearing blue. Do you understand? So when we are going to trace, we'll be able to know where we are tracing that person to. Are you getting? That's the advice. And in other community, I'm begging our parishioner as well. It's not only in the church. Even when you are traveling, anywhere you are going, if you enter motor, just let everybody that's beside you, inside that motor, let all of them, let them be a suspect.
Okay.
Let them be a suspect and be conscious of what you are doing. But because when everybody is a suspect, that means that you too as a person will be conscious. So understand? Look at someone that's beside you, the left-hand side, then you keep your calm, then you started moving. And to parishioners again, please, when you come to the church, take good care of your luggage, your phone, your bag, especially when you are going for offering. Go along with your phone, your bag. Don't leave your phone and your bag on that place where you are sitting. It's wrong because you don't know the person that is watching you, monitoring you. Immediately you go for the offering. The next thing you will see, you come back, your phone, you just be asking yourself, I kept it here, I kept it here, I don't know who take it. No, please go with your phone and be security conscious in any way you find yourself. Thank you.